How are you?
Good. That's some nice shrubbery you have there.
Thank you. I think it's a money tree.
Mm. Is it working? Is it growing money?
Yeah, actually, it's that's green papery stuff. I mean, I used it. It didn't work, but you just gotta try.
You gotta sell it. It's all about the confidence on your face as you pass it to the clerk.
If you bring it to Shenzhen, they take it because it's a cashless city, so they don't know the difference. They're like, "Oh, it's money. Great."
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Welcome to Xuanzang's Tower, everybody. Happy to be here. We're making it for another week. We're still here. And today we have a really special team class with Xiaoping, who I think this might be your first team class, which is exciting. Uh, and we're ready to do our best to dig into the this classic of Vinaya together and see what we can come up with. So, wow, whenever you're ready, let's go for it.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
Sure. Thank you.
Let me share.
Oh, and Sugang is clarifying that it is a team class and that's not Tim's class.
Oh,
In English, you pronounce them differently. Yeah, sorry, Tim. I know that it was, you got really excited for a moment there.
I did.
understand.
Or
I had
Nick.
I had a
Yeah,
moment on Monday when I was like, "Oh my God, it's my class. I am not prepared."
yeah, that's okay. None of us are. It's fine.
Well, it was gloriously unprepared. How about that?
Congratulations on moving into your new house.
Thank you.
Tim now has the highest house in Rimrock. So the tallest, it's at the highest point. So it's like there's like a Lam Rim story. And then I think they're building a tower on top of Geshe Michael's house to make sure it's higher than Tim's.
I'll start the fundraiser.
Sorry,
It's only
I
fair.
encounter a problem. Can you give me 1 minute to figure out? I switched to a new computer. Now I couldn't share the document. I don't know why. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, no
Any
problem.
excuse to continue our witty banter.
Exactly.
Is it a brand new computer?
Yes.
So you have to give Zoom the permission to share the screen and then restart Zoom.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
So it's in the settings. It's under the Apple and then system settings,
Yeah.
bad.
and then go to hold on. What is it called? Maybe accessibility.
I think it's privacy and security.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
privacy.
privacy, security. Yeah.
And then what?
And then accessibility within privacy and security.
Okay,
Um,
accessibility. Oh, okay, Zoom. Okay, I found it.
A team
I
can do.
so let me
This the
check.
beauty of team classes.
yes.
Yeah. Thanks, team. And
We can
then
achieve anything with team.
And then I have to log out, right?
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
in a minute.
Yeah. You
Okay.
have to log back in.
we'll hold it down. How
Good,
about
well
that
done.
Xiaoping? Right.
Hey, good. Thank you for tech support services.
hmm
Does anyone follow college football?
Not if I can help it.
If you can help it.
Been 100 years. Uh,
Does Cleveland still have a team? That's not college. Sorry.
Might not be college. I'm watching the Penn State Ohio State game in an hour with my parents. I'm excited.
Ohio
Oh,
State,
that's
I think
cute. That's
they're
sweet.
in every college football game somehow. I mean, every time I hear about college football, it's Ohio State.
You're Ohio State.
They're always
They're in
playing.
most games, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in Florida, which may have the most teams.
But
Your college football team were the Geoducks. What's a Geoduck? I know even less about that than football, and that's really saying something. Oh, Gooey Ducks. Oh, that's better. Oh, it's a
clam.
clams. Yeah, right. That's right. Gross.
Oh,
Go Gators. Oh, of all things.
oh, Florida Gators, nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Gators, Seminoles, Hurricanes. There's a whole Florida rivalry. Isn't this interesting? Isn't this what you all come for?
This is what
Yeah.
everyone came to Xuanzang for.
It's
We
fun.
can,
I do it. I enjoy these team classes. We're gonna have fun today. I'm
yeah.
excited. Grateful for everybody being here. Thank you for your gracious patience. Geshe Michael's doing well. You saw him, Tim? Or Tim, Nick?
Nick.
I'm Nick. Did
I
he's
say Nick. I
it's
said
hard.
I
It's hard
just
to tell us apart. I understand.
I
Our parents
distinctly said I distinctly said team.
he's doing great. He's doing great. I was texting with him yesterday and
That's
he's
beautiful.
he's strong and healthy.
Can
Okay.
you see me now?
Yeah,
Quite
we
well.
got you, Xiaoping.
Oh, sorry, I apologize for this. I didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. First, homework. Very
Mhm.
easy homeworks. First one, there's one way to distinguish different kinds of vowels. We mentioned in my last Vinaya class. Very easy, just one word. Answer.
A long word, it seems.
Number.
Yes, number. Yeah. So So one easy way to distinguish. Yeah. Second, these are just review. So very easy. 5 things that layperson must give up after taking layperson's vows.
Killing people,
Killing, yes.
Yeah,
Stealing,
kidding,
Watching
stealing.
college football.
lying.
sorry, Tim.
Lying about watching college football.
No,
Okay. Yeah. We've got killing, stealing.
stealing.
Well, killing a human,
Yeah,
stealing
kidding.
more than a quarter car shop and a worth of something, lying
you.
about your spiritual realizations,
Yes.
drinking alcohol or other substances that intoxicate you, and committing adultery, either if you were married or someone else is married.
Oh, thank you, Word.
Someone else is always
Oh.
married, unfortunately.
No alcohol here. I put no chemical pills also.
That's good.
Third one, what we're supposed to do during the 1-day vow. You can talk about the things you give up and also what's the essence in general, what we're supposed to do while we abstain from those things during the 1-day vow. Yeah.
Meditate and stuff.
Yes.
You're not supposed to wear fancy clothes, sit on a fancy throne, or do any of the 5 things the layperson promises not to do, pretty much.
Yes.
I think,
Anything else?
I think it was pretty much practicing being an ordained person
Oh, yes, it's
in
similar.
general.
Yeah.
Similar to practice being an ordained person at that day. Anything else?
No, Nirvana?
Don't eat after 12.
Wish for Nirvana?
Don't eat after noon, 12 o'clock noon.
Yes.
Tim's trying to think about whether or not he can watch college football on that day.
Yeah, no high chairs.
Yeah.
What
So
about a lazy boy chair?
any
I
kind of
said
sexual
throne.
activity, lying, 2 kinds of crazy makers, and no incense, flower string, skincare or makeup, dancing, singing, playing music, wide and high chair, eating at the wrong time. In modern time, for example, a wide and high chair what does it, if it is model application, can you give some example?
It could be a fancy bed even, right?
Gold card.
Yeah, fancy cars, fancy
Mhm.
clothes, for example. Yeah.
A lazy boy passed the 12 o'clock setting.
No SUVs.
Uh-huh.
What about
Okay.
your opinions? SUV?
Is a
No.
moped, does a moped count? Ciao.
Depends how high it is.
No chairs with a cup holder.
Okay.
Modern movie theaters.
Okay. So at that time when we are keeping the 1-day vow, we are supposed to stay quiet and think about our life. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 3 vocabulary. First one, we talk about it earlier.
Number.
Yeah, number. Second one,
Through
Desire.
out of
By
desire.
desire.
I desire.
yeah,
With
desire.
desire.
You can Xiaoping, you can get rid of the S.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, good. That makes it by desire or via or through.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one,
Handling money.
Holding money.
yeah, touch money, use money.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
now
Oh, wow.
teamwork.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Hey.
Go on, Tim. Get in there.
Or maybe I read this paragraph and Ben, can you correct me? My
I will.
pronunciation.
We'll find out only if you do badly.
Okay. ลูกทางงักชิกพังชาพังผาชะวาทำแชพงชะพงผา
Unlock.
พงหวาเย็นดัก
Mm.
ผาเล่งแพนีแกลองอินโนเชซุมเปเจ
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. Here we go, teams. All right.
Excuse me. The holding
Yes.
money, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce it. DNGUL. Ngul Zinpa, not Zingul.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. Let's see.
it's a good observation. I think that is more of a typical arrangement.
That's what's
of the
in
word.
the verse.
Nice.
So
Usually.
this is like touch money
Yeah,
It's the opposite way
Where'd you
Spelt
get this?
in the
Xiaoping?
verse.
the text.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the arrangement of the
Did you
words?
copy and paste it, or did you remember it?
Copy and paste. Maybe I did something wrong. I can
Maybe.
check.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's usually the other way. That's all.
In the verse, it is the other way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice. Was that Chunzong?
Thank you, Xuanzang. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Nice
You mean
catch.
this?
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks more
Nice.
like
Okay.
the language should be.
And the
Yeah.
is in.
Thank you, Venerable Sun Tzu.
Oh, yeah. It could get a pass as, yeah, just in case someone discovers this later, put a PA at the end. So if
Here?
someone finds this or remembers it
Yeah.
under a rock, yes.
That would
Oh,
make it
great.
even more complete.
That's crisp.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
Otherwise, it was money grab.
Okay.
Grab money.
Yeah,
Okay.
grab. Undertaking.
Okay.
Where's it a quote from? Why is it She Sung Page? Is it from the
Mhm.
Vinaya Sutra?
Great question. This seems to be an argument, right? Not only is it from the Vinaya Sutra, but it supports some position being put forth.
Right. Must be.
Mhm.
And that is so the case. I mean, it literally says, because it says, and I don't know.
It's from the auto commentary.
Okay.
We went through the long list of things in the different vows for different sets of vows. So we're ending that up here.
Thank you. Can we start it with full monks? Like full monks, blah blah blah.
Oh,
Gelongin. I mean, we don't have to, but
Yeah, it's okay. Either way. But yeah, sure you can. But also are considered to be full monks is seems cool.
Yeah, I like it. With
That's
the
not so bad. But yeah, I think it's also way reasonable to say a full monk is either way.
But
Um, let's see. Doc by long. Uh,
I just the only reason I'm bringing up the because it says maybe rather or something rather than that is so the case is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Adam, but don't we usually use like a yinte or something for that is so the case? Or,
Yeah,
I mean,
Gelte.
oh,
Or
it's
you
okay.
can
I mean, as a Kashisung Peichir is a little bit more specific.
Well, it's just the four. You have to include the four. Right? Because that's the
cheer.
oh
yeah, the
well,
cheer
yeah,
with the Shesungba. So I
yeah,
was whether or not it was an argument even. I mean,
Right. Because it could just be, it says it's more of a
yeah. For
Yeah,
as
it's
we
just a
find, I mean,
list.
would Geshe Michael even include in this quote the name of the book? Perhaps. I mean, even though it's not.
At the beginning, when it was mentioned, yeah.
Oh, right. You might say it also says.
It also says, yeah, there you go.
Outside of context, I don't know if I just saw this alone. I would say if I knew it was the auto commentary, I would say that is so the case for as the auto commentary says. Again, unless we just mentioned it already.
So the reason that this was brought up is that there are exact numbers of vows in each set of vows. So what we're saying is the case is that, yes, we have listed the exact numbers as said or stated in the auto commentary.
Do you want paper?
Okay. Yeah. So we're proving that vows are based on number because the auto commentary defines a full a fully ordained person as one who's given up.
Well, I think that this because probably in English belongs up by the commentary. Because he's ending this quote with renouncing every deed of body and speech that should be abandoned is considered to be a full monk. That's what I would suggest, and then I would be shut down. So
it's good. It's good. But then as far as the intention is the idea that the justifying the idea that the different sets of vows work according to number, and our justification here is the fact that for a full monk, it's all of them. That is that the idea, we think?
yeah, I don't know that this proves that.
Okay.
But I just know how we started off this whole section.
But in any case, we are going to need the auto commentary says, right?
We do have it way up above, a few paragraphs above.
Okay. All
So
right.
yeah,
Well,
so
that's
without the
okay.
other text above, it's kind of hard for us to really make a if we can see the other text, Xiaoping, is it possible for you to bring up?
We can go back when we look in her other text. Let's not make her go yet to a different document.
Okay.
We don't need to torture her that much yet.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see it. Yeah, we'll find a way before the class is done.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at the next little section here, the dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Xiaoping, you or are you going to pick on somebody?
Oh, okay. I will pick on somebody. So we all share the happiness and suffer.
Well put. Oh yeah.
Team, would you like to read?
The whole team?
I'm sorry, you want all of us to read?
Team Mercy.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's all
I'm ready.
recite together.
Oh.
All right. Tena.
Tena. Oh, sorry.
Would you please correct? Thank you.
Okay. So it's Susawar. Gesol Chetang Gelani. Chepe Sungi Nansanun Girpe Chetang. Shepe Sik Dini Gainyan Gi Dompane. Gelangi Dompe Harshi Kala Jar War Chawayinte.
Yeah, great, thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Xiaoping, do you want to read us the English for good luck so that we can criticize you thoroughly?
Oh, okay. Therefore, in the root text of the Abhidhamma, in the section containing the phrase only for the purpose of novice monk and fully ordained monk, the word for the purpose of applies to all 4 vows, from layperson vows up to fully ordained monk vows.
Let's see. Yeah, on account of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tsar. Yeah, being the Abhidharma root text, Sawa. Getul. Novice. Che. What's Che here? Getul Che.
For the purpose of?
Oh, okay. Darn Gaelong, full monk me. Che is for the purpose of. Oh, I see. It's funny that that would come before the Tango, right? Since it's Getul Che, Darn
It's
Gaelong.
for the purpose of novice monks and oh yeah.
Interesting.
Could be specifically.
Yeah, could be. Targeted towards or something like.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, and that's a quotation, right? That's the quotation from the root text of Zhou. Wow, that's cool. Let's see.
It may help to know that in the root text, there is a ni after che. N-I. So Getsul che ni.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It actually, hold on.
Yeah, I just looked in Gopher too, and Geshe Michael's the previous translations you get like 163, but the way it is here, this I mean, not that uncommon.
Interesting.
I put the root text in the chat.
In the chat, there we go. Genyan Bangyi. Yene dang ge sul che dang ge long. Oh, okay. So it's faithfully quoted. Um, yeah. Okay. Um, only applies to so only applies to. Okay, well, it's a little confusing, but Abhidharma is terse. Um, so that's okay. And the rest of this is also from there. Let's see. The no, it's not. Okay. Um, what do you think? Shungi Nangsen in this section. Uh, oh, look, there's
Chedong again.
Che-dong. What do we think now? Where is this helping us?
Could be. Shungi Nangsen, is that section or category?
Yeah, that makes sense. It could be category as in, yeah, applies to all four.
You mean here could be category?
Yeah.
Could be.
But I mean, Shungi Nangsen, I guess section makes Nangsen by itself can mean category or list, but Shungi Nangsen, it makes more sense to be section there, but I'm just curious.
Because it could be for the
Yeah,
categories of novice and full monks, right? Combining
Yeah,
the two.
it could be something like that. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's easier maybe from the back of the sentence, right? Jarwa jayante, you should apply. Shika, all four.
Mhm.
Uh, from Genyen Gidonba, the novice vows, nay, all the way on up to Geylang Gidonba, the monk's vows. Yeah, so these, for the word for the purpose of, look at that. So, the word che, I guess.
Yeah. The word for the purpose of in this section or when in the text the shong indicates these categories is referring to the application of all four of them to from novice monks or novice vows all the way up to fully ordained monks vows.
So I
So
mean
is there
here,
any,
are you talking about here's novice monk, novice vows?
Let me not mess it up. Ganyan is layperson.
Layperson?
Layperson, yeah, from layperson to novice. Excuse me, from layperson to fully ordained monk. Yeah, that's right.
so is it possible that this che dong blank ni is a device that's working like this nay? I mean, that seems like the gloss. I've not seen it written that way, but there's a lot I haven't seen. I wonder if that's the idea that in some older form of writing, you can say che dong, and then have that ni at the end, because the ni is also a little funny. But maybe che dong can be from blank to blank, and that it's an older form. And in fact, if it's being mentioned in the commentary, it might even be tricky enough, opaque or enough that it needed commentary.
What's your question about the Chedong, Ben?
Yeah, just I'm still fuzzy on the word che, but that's the word that's being glossed. So
yeah,
I guess for the sake of just the question of why the che comes after getsul, since the import of this passage that says, right, novices, che dang, monks, ni, right, somehow means that we're applying it to from novices all the way up through monks. I guess.
But what does this really mean though? Like, does this mean that they're shared? Those four, whatever we're talking about, the only four are all the way up from the novice all the way up to the full monk. Like, I don't understand what it's actually saying.
Yeah.
He's saying
yes, it does.
That word che is being applied to all four categories from Gein to Gelong.
Yeah, I think that's the meaning of che.
So it doesn't apply to all four vowels. It applies to all four types of vowels categories, right? I think that's where I'm getting
that's right.
Categories.
Yes.
Categories.
All four
Okay.
sets of vowels. All four.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting confused. Now I'm much more
we don't know what the four are.
No, they're in the root text. Look, Venerable, we probably put them in the chat.
Them in the chat.
Oh, look at that.
Gein,
I think we're looking at the whole phrase Geitsul Che Dang Gelang Ni as what's being explained here, not just Che.
Right. Oh, I see what you did there.
Because the Chepa marks that. The Chepa.
I think it's saying the Che from that line, though. The Che Tang section of that line.
Sorry, the CESPA. Geitsul Che Dang Gelang Ni. That phrase or those words, that's what
in that
sick,
line,
I think means phrase, not word. But
sick means
that whole bit.
Yeah. I think it's Why does it say Che Tang? That's the tang at the end of that line. That's why it says Che Tang together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what applies to all four?
They're all Sultran.
That's Sultran, yeah.
Okay.
It says it. Sultran Dang Ni Lekche.
Okay. These are all forms of morality.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that we have milked this passage for all the meaning we're capable of.
Do I need to change anything here?
Let's see. Therefore, the root text in the section category can. Yeah, it's fine. Therefore, in the root text, you probably don't need in the section category. In the Abhidharma, you could just cut to where it says the phrase, and you can even take out the word containing. Therefore, in the root text of the Abhidharma, the phrase. Yeah, what do you think? Only for the purpose that includes the ni. Would you just say for the purpose because he just mentions che there? Peanut gallery.
Yeah, I'm still stuck with why the che is after Geitzel in that sentence.
Well, it does seem peculiar, but then I guess my feeling is that's why he took the effort to comment on it, since we wouldn't otherwise know.
Yeah, I think it's weird in the West Chinese too. That's why they're commenting on it. It's not just you, Venerable.
It's good to know I'm not alone.
Because if he says it's for all four, it seems like it's just for emphasis. The che dang, like for the purpose of these three, and including the full monks themselves. Like it gives you it's sort of like an added emphasis.
Yeah, it's literally saying that
we're reading it that way.
Oh, as well as, dang could be as well as.
Yeah, dong is as well as, and then ni, yeah, Tim's
As well
even
as
or
even
something.
fully ordained monks. Vows.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Cool. Yi, you want to go on, Xiaoping?
Okay.
Fully note. Let's go on.
Uh, uh, anybody? Let me see. Want to read?
You could pick anyone. I'm sure they're just too shy, but desperate to be called on.
Okay. Mike Hoffman, would you like to read?
Definitely Michael Roach.
Sure, thank you. From Rangi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rangi Gyukel Gi Pongwei Sowo Ngatsam Pongwei Shedu Nipe Genyen Gi Donpa Nelu Gaki Pongja Tandap Pongwei Chedu Nipe Gelongi Donpe Shejar the Pechiro.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh
Why don't
gosh,
we,
I don't think we're abandoning vows.
Oh, sorry.
why don't we go through all the words because
Yeah, let's do it.
people can't follow. Other people aren't going to be able to follow.
Let's do it. Yeah, do you want to, yeah, Ranging, well, I almost want to work from the back. I mean,
That's fine.
Jarkove right, because you should apply.
Yeah.
Right, you should take these words as meaning or something. Let's see. The Gelongi Donba, right? The vows of a Gelong, of a fully ordained monk, should be Nupa like thought of as Cheju
Oh,
applying to.
no, ne means to get the vows, to obtain them. Nipa.
Are gotten for the sake of Cheju.
Yeah.
Giving up Bonghua, Madak, all the Bangjas, all the things that you should give up uh, in Lu and Rock, in body and speech. Um, uh, that's also true. So I guess we hadn't all the way up to that went the other direction, but that's okay. We can deal with it. The that's true coming from the Donpa of the Ganyan, the vows of a novice, which are taken, thank you again, word, Cheju for the sake of giving up just the five, not some, the five root bangjas, the five root naughty things that you don't want to do. Rangi Gel,
Because
help me.
that's your duty. That's that's your mandate. Something like that. Yeah.
Kel. Interesting. Kel, like Goa, like goodness, like
Ngukel is a idiom. We
what's
had it in
Ngulkel? Ngulkel
uh,
is your mandate,
duty,
your
it's like
duty.
duty or something. Yeah, we had it in
Ah,
Xiaoping's
cool.
homework like
Your
2
your
homeworks ago.
Dharma.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So because oh, so because you should apply or you should understand, we're still talking about Chedu, right? We're still talking about Che, aren't we? Um, because you should apply Che. Do you think that jar good? The jar is the application of the word che in those words. Um, because you should apply the word do as referring to your that you take it up as your duty as a
Oh,
novice to keep just
I,
the five all the way up to taking it up. Go ahead. Yeah.
I think I got it. I think I know why
Great.
Che. Yeah. Gaitsu Che. The novice only has to do those things that apply to the vows that they took. The while the fully ordained has to do all of them. That tadak.
Mm,
Can
mhm,
you
Yeah.
repeat
mhm.
word?
Yeah. Okay, I think I got it.
Yeah.
Chedu, the reason Che is after just Gatesul in the original lines is because he's saying it only applies the Gatesul only has to do those vowels that apply to their own Rangi Nukel, their particular set of vowels, their own duty, while the fully ordained monk in this case has to do Ni, all of them in total, Tadak. Yeah.
Nice word.
That's
Yeah, good.
yeah.
So when we talk about that verse that we had earlier, then we were saying these are the ni at the end is the only ones of the fully ordained vows that specifically apply chedu in this case are those appropriate to
The
which is
vows that you
also
took.
che right, the vows that you took, the five
Okay.
Right, and that's why
root.
it says Toonga Tsam here. Only those five. He says mainly. I don't know why he says mainly, but you only have to do those five things that you gave up. You don't have to do all of them.
Yeah. Well,
Isn't it
right, yeah.
mainly giving up?
You're probably right. Oh, the main things you
Yeah.
said you'd give up, Pangje Tsoa, so.
Yeah.
Gibson put a note in the text about or in the chat about Rangi and Nokyo, right? Meaning those particular vows.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, right.
Particular
Or,
vow.
or, or,
That's great.
or is it
Oh,
mainly
yeah.
is it mainly because if you take like 1 day vows, there's other things you're supposed to give up that are more than the five?
I think it probably means principle to the things you said you'd give up.
I guess I was taking it to mean that these five then in effect form a sort of a root panjas to the greater system.
It could be because the
Uh,
four are the root, like the pampas.
yeah, maybe these are if you wanted to
Right. If
yeah,
you're taking Buddhist vows, you got to take those five, or they're not
right.
Buddhist vows.
Or it
And
could mean that's your main mandate, but you still should think about not doing all that other stuff that
Oh, yeah.
fully ordained people do because that's cool stuff to do too.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
although right, yeah, right.
like you didn't promise to not spit on the ground, but that's kind of gross. So like mainly,
Mhm, mhm.
you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I like this idea. Um, yeah, maybe right. Upala, like again, these are you got to take these vows at least for them to be Vinaya vows or right, Pratimoksha vows, but everything else is inclusive of them, such that
Mm.
these are in a sense a root five. Although I would have put so after in that song. But it seems like maybe it's saying that these are the root panjas or the root of panjas, right? The root of panjas is these, you know, particular five vows, particular five things to give up. Um,
What about just like the principal five?
yeah, I think it's great. It's just normally it's a silly technical thing, but principle five would be not solo as opposed to solo na,
No,
unless you put a genitive in there, which you didn't.
yeah, solo needs a genitive like cheer.
Right, exactly. That's the problem is you can do in a post-positional language, right? In English, the adjective comes first, and in West Chinese here, the adjective comes after. However, you can use the apostrophe I or a key to switch them. Sometimes you can get the adjective to come first, like it might in English, but it's not here. So that's the only thing that made me a little uncomfortable about saying that it's as obvious as root 5, though it might be implying that in a slightly more verbose way.
Yeah.
Well, we are linking up different phrases here because we've got
Yes.
Algi and then
Mhm.
Pong J
Yeah,
and then Pong Wei.
right. Exactly. Yeah, we have a virtual train of genitives.
We have a train.
All aboard
So,
the genitive train.
so it's the team's conclusion
Oh, I'm
of
sorry.
Tim, Tim, what do you
Yes.
think?
So,
Team.
Tim, what's your conclusion? It's not fair. Xiaoping, I humbly request that you make fun of our pronunciation of your name in the future so that we feel
Yes.
more justified.
I'm just making fun of Tim. I don't care about it.
I must be pronouncing Xiaoping like some other word.
Definitely.
No, you are doing good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the 5 which are your main duty to give up. Only those 5 which are the main thing that you should be giving up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I say particular 5 or just 5 main thing?
I mean, I like particular to Gibson's point.
I would say these particular 5 main things.
Mm.
I might say foundational 5.
Foundational.
Because it's solo, you see, it's root these, or you could say main 5 or particular 5. But particular, but it's solo is like it's not just any 5. These are the root, the guts.
Right, because if you say foundational, then it's implied that it's distributive to all the other ones.
Right, which I think it seems to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can torture yourself about this later, Xiaoping. You don't have to solve all the problems before our eyes.
Okay.
It's fine. We can just wax poetically as a team, and then you can decide intelligently. Wait till it's behind our back to decide whose advice to disregard. It'll make us all feel better.
Okay.
Wise. Good. Cool. Just looking for a victim.
Would you like to read?
Good.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Quite well.
그 지시 toward 예측이 방차주당 사회 추측당 재통기 추측랑기 의격이 방찰 제내 통화를 무배랍두 랍두 제외 소타 랍중기 돈발 믹바 테 갤럽 매 돈배 천이인데.
Thank you.
Cool. Mhm.
Duji si soar do as long as
Mhm.
until
As
such
you're
time as
as your uh so barju. Yeah.
Yes, life remains.
Yeah, right. Yeah, your getsolgi bangjachu, your
For
10
however
bangjas
long.
of a gets. Yeah, for however long, for sure. Yeah, barju. So meaning life, right? For however long your life lasts.
You live.
It barges. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your 10 bangjas of a getsu.
The
10
10 things you,
yeah, things that you give up if you're gonna be a novice. And the Tawe Chudu, the six
vows, I guess, in this part.
Yeah, roots.
6 teachings.
The Jaitungi Chudu.
The things that are conducive to supporting those 6.
Right. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Are these talking about the vices that come along with them?
Or are these 6 secondary, right? Yeah, 6 associated, right. Could be 6 things that support them.
We call them secondary when we do our Sochang recitation.
Secondary.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rangingakel, those are your particulars.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the particulars. Those Pangja Chene having, yeah, given up those particular things. Pangja Chene having done so. And right. Nepe, right, taking Rabtu Che Sotar Rabchong Ki Donpon. What did you put here? Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. So Pangjar Je Ne Pongwar Nupa without the S. Something to something. So the particular things that you are supposed to give up all the way up until those things you've actually given up? What's the difference between what's the Pongwar here as opposed to Pangjar? This SPONGBAR for our listeners.
One is a verb and one is not. One is a noun.
Okay, yeah, why is there a nay? The nay implies like until what?
I'm trying to find it in the text. Everything's highlighted, so I'm having a hard time. Which line?
End of second line. Pangjar je ne pongwar nupe. First beginning of third line.
Let's see. Thank you.
Yeah. Because Pangjar indicates the objects to be given up, and Pongwar is the things that you have given up.
Is it related to this? Is it related to the Sotar Rabjung? Like the individual, the divisions of the individual vows, of the individual freedom ones? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the vows of leaving the home life, of pratimoksha, of individual freedom. They are up to chewa, they are divided, or
yeah, so it's from those. Yeah, it's from the 10 and the 6 and the 6.
Oh, they come from. That's what the nay is. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. From those, yeah, the those that come from their constitute the yeah, they yeah, maybe constitute the pay, the Rabtuche Sotar
The subdivision.
Rabjung. Yeah. Mikta here, in
I
this
mean,
contents, I'm not sure about no, see those or
the
what is
object.
Mikta here? Day, yeah, day, that Mikta. Is that
Oh,
that
that's
you
the
should
definition
see?
of an intermediate. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a tseni, right? A definition of the gelongma gompa.
Intermediate nuns vowels, right?
Vowels of an intermediate nun, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that let's see.
That mikvah just means thing. That thing which is a vowel which is of the subsect Rabtuchewa of in vowels of individual freedom of leaving the home life, and then that S after nupa is that everything before that is like the definition.
Okay. So
So what
maybe
does
we're
nupa mean there?
That you take the vowels, the thing that you
Mhm.
take, like the value obtain or take. It's same as top,
Yeah.
but they use n sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So right, maybe we're following this similar format in treating sets of vows as isolations within the greater body of possible vows,
Yeah.
right? If fully ordained vows would be everything, then and then uh, a novice, or excuse me, a lay person's vows would be just the five, then we're also looking at an intermediate nun's vows as being a subsection in all the possible vows. In this case, just the 10, the 6, and the 6.
Yeah, I think Raptuchewa means subset here or divided out from.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. So that's interesting to define sets of vows as subsets within the monk's vows, though that's sure going to be problematic
For the
considering that
fully ordained nuns.
yeah, right. Yeah, it seems like
It should
we
be
should
obviously could be
consider
a subset of fully ordained nuns because they have the most vows.
yeah, right, that's it. Yeah, the monks only have these vows from within the greater corpus, the greater body of vows that are the full and complete full nun's vows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we weren't consulted on the matter.
And this what
It's interesting. Well, I'll be interested to see, yeah, what happens from here. This is cool. Xiaoping, you only have 2 minutes left, but you could make someone read for good luck, and then we could come back again unless you have some other priority for those 2 minutes.
No. Uh, uh, Berta, would you like to read?
Mm.
No, you're translating. Oh, sorry.
He's
How
already
about
working for her no money.
available cutting?
Thank you. Karma Shatamle Cho Chu Ju Kang Shena Chik Pur Lam Du Ndro Mi Cha Chu Boy Pa Ro Gyel Mi Ja Ke Pa La Ni Rek Mi Ja Ke Patang Ni Nduk Mi Ja Min Du Gyur Par Mi Ja Shing Ka Namato Chap Mi Ja Nde Shek Sung Pe Chu Du Go De dak sung rab le shung yin. Je patang.
Thank you so much. And this, Geshe Michael translated himself.
Oh, great.
I got it from his test.
Yeah, we
This
did it. Oh, okay. We did it in your book, your last book too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we can, it's time we can read it so we have more content for discussion for the next 15 minutes.
That seems wise. Yeah.
First one is never walk along down part of a path or road more than a half mile long. Second, never swim. Make your way from this side to the far side of some body of water. Third, never touch the body of a male who is not a close relative with any part of your own body. Fourth, never sit together alone with this same kind of male. 5. Never act as a go-between, relaying messages between a male and a female. 6. Never hide, that is, keep secret something wrong you yourself have done, some kind of bad deed. Yeah. Okay. So that is time for today. And thank you all the team work.
Nice.
And so now it is discussion time. And anybody want to share what they have learned from this section in the last 1 hour? You can just open your mic or feel free to raise, or you want to raise your hand. Okay, let me see. Nobody. Okay, I'll just call your name.
We're not in DSEU.
Adam, would you like to share anything?
Particular?
Yes.
Let's see. Nothing's coming to mind,
your
but I'm
morning?
sure I could something. Yeah. Yeah, I think what was it we were talking about? So the last 6 that were up there, I think that section that Geshe Michael had translated, I was trying to recall why a few of those, because some of them seem a little funny, but in particular there were these here, like never sit together alone with the same kind of male, never touch a male with any part of your own body who's not a close relative, never act as a go-between. And when I heard that one, I was like, I think we were talking about playing like a maker between two people, right? And then just the idea of like the concentric circle kind of nature of keeping vows becomes very, very clear, right? Because if you never sit with a male, right, then you're not capable of actually touching them with, any part of your body. So I think it just kind of spoke to me as being standing out as just how refined, I guess, you have to get, and how if you keep kind of the outermost part of any particular vow, that can kind of protect you from some of the more easier ones that are kind of common to do. Like it'd be kind of hard to not touch another male, like on a Tokyo subway, I think, right? So, anyways, so you kind of caught me on the spot, but that's where my mind.
Thank you so much.
They didn't have Tokyo subways in ancient India. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There were some very crowded streetways in Varanasi, though.
I like how it seemed to me to be a reminder that when we talk about specific vows related to a set of vows, that we're also, it includes those other more foundational vows. And I think like sometimes we forget, like, oh, I'm doing the bodhisattva vows. I don't have to think so much about the root vows, or so it's just another wonderful reminder that it's all of a cloth.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you so much,
I
Venerable.
wonder,
Yeah, to add on,
Xiaoping,
Prabhupada, is
go
I
ahead.
oftentimes when things don't seem to be working right for me, or I'm like, what's going on? I'm usually I return back to the foundational practices, like the foundational vows, because I'm like, maybe there's a reason why they are foundational. And I always find that seems to resolve things more quickly than if I'm looking at what you're saying, like bodhisattva vows or other vows. Like it seems like if I focus on those in addition to, right, not forgetting, but in addition to, like going back to the principal practices, like the three principal practices, right? Like the renunciation, bodhicitta, and wisdom. That seems to always help me find out where I'm possibly, in maybe subtler ways, breaking those foundational practices. And then things kind of seem to come back together for me. It's just sort of how it works. It seems to work for me.
Cool. Very beautiful. Because sometimes particularly when you take higher vows, then sometimes we may neglect those foundations, and yeah, but actually those foundations can keep us anchored and have a steady foundation, and to help us keep on track. Personal experience.
Yeah. There's a tradition in the yoga tradition. You find in some commentaries that the yamas, the five foundational commitments in yoga. What is it? Don't hurt anybody. Ahimsa, satya, don't lie. Ahimsa, satya, asteya, don't steal things. Brahmacharya, not hurting people with like sexual energy. And then aparigraha, not having too much. That these four are commentary on the first. That these are elaborations on how to not hurt anybody. And so it's nice to think of this greater body of vows for myself, who has a more limited set of vows, to be able to look at the ordained vows as this deeper way of engaging, even for me, as a deeper way of engaging in the depths of how to not hurt people. That there are subtler and subtler levels. I don't want to hurt anybody. How can I get better at it? Here's this list of things I might not think of, the way that I hurt people if I dig in the ground, the way I put other people in my community at risk if I try to swim across a raging river, or is it really a good idea for me to get involved in passing messages between boys and girls, or should I also stay the heck out of that? Maybe I don't have the vow, but maybe that's not a territory where it would be healthy for me to be asserted in. And why is that? Why is it that this greater list of vows, that you can take a commitment to try to flex the muscle of keeping the behavior that an enlightened being can't help but automatically act according to? An enlightened being automatically keeps all of these, and you can learn to flex the muscle of keeping them. But the fully ordained nuns' vows, probably especially, in my opinion, are something like perhaps what it would look like to be a fully enlightened being. And then you can play with any of these elements if you want to practice being a Buddha.
I think, Ben, the more, for me anyway, the more that I study and work with these ideas, the more vows I seem to want. It's like, oh, I want these now. Oh, I want these now. Like, please help guide me, because I can't figure it out myself. Oh, I want to try more. Right. And I think that's, I'm not saying anything about becoming ordained, but there's kind of this desire, right? Of like,
we all wondered for a moment.
Did you? Maybe, but I think that's, to me, it feels like one of the motivations that would eventually perhaps take me to that place, right? Be like, oh, I want this now, for that particular reason. And I love what you're suggesting, that maybe there's something, because someone asked in the chat earlier about, well, why do nuns have more vows? Maybe there's something closer to enlightenment there that you're suggesting. I kind of like that.
Well, Tim, that's exactly why I took nuns' vows. I wanted more directions on how to be like a Buddha.
Yeah.
That's what the vows are. They're their directions.
Mm-hmm.
Do this, don't do that. Think about this. So yeah, great.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing that.
This reminded me of a joke that sometimes Geshe Michael made about why nuns have more vows, but today we are talking about different explanation. I think Venerable Jimmy will be very happy to hear this explanation. And I see somebody, Svatlana, wrote in the chat. She said that vows help to tidy up our lives step by step. Do you want to open mic and share?
Oh, sorry, it could be quite noisy, but yeah. Is it noisy?
We can hear you great. We can hear you great, Svetlana.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to share that both, as Venerable Cutting perfectly mentioned, it's like direction. So it can help us to stop all mess in our lives step by step, because it's difficult for us to tidy up our life from moment on. So it can help us how to navigate in our lives and make it more pure and easier, and taking decisions based on some principles which can make our life happier and lighter.
Great, thank you so much.
And they might go some way toward that end, done without taking them as a vow, but taking them as a vow, committing your life to them, is the way to freedom.
Cool. Okay.
And I think it's okay to say that you can play with these. I mean, before I got Bodhisattva vows, for example, I kept them in my book. I forget who told me originally there's a silly American saying, try before you buy. But there's no reason you can't put vows in your book that you don't have yet, for fun, to have deeper ways to think about your interactions with the world, deeper ways to think about caring for people, or fake it till you make it, says Paula. Yeah, fake it till you make it. Try the vows before you buy the vows, if you'd like. No one can stop you from seeing what it would be like to practice these things before you've made a commitment to them formally.
Venerable Katrin, you want to share?
Yeah, I just would like to thank all these beautiful people, nuns, who said about the another, why do we have so many vows? I mean, nuns. And it sounds great. for me because I thought about it and I thought we just worse. That's why we have to think about ourselves more strictly. But that's great. Maybe we are closer to enlightenment. And what today's class brought to me is that we shouldn't touch a man. So we cannot even, I mean nuns. I'm a nun. So I'm not supposed to even touch a man by hand. So say hi. It's okay already not as good as I thought it is. So I will try, and thank you for this class and thank you for this explanation. It helped me, and of course it's helping other people to just be more precise about the vows we have, because this is the way to our freedom, to something bigger, something higher, and this direct us through our life and let us understand what we not yet understand, and maybe it will help us to make next step and next step and next step. Thank you for the class and for your explanation. Thanks everyone.
Thank you everyone for the class. I think it's time. And yeah, but before last thing, just want to share that Geshe Michael is recovering well. And yesterday he could start to walk downstairs first time after the surgery. So just want to share the good news with everybody. And thank you for our team's help. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Xiaoping, for a great class.
Thank
That was
you.
awesome. So much fun. Yeah, thank you for being brave and being willing to be abused by all of your friends publicly. We love you, and it was awesome.
Thank you.
Dr. Juan.
Hello, Dr. Kramer. How's it going? Congratulations, Xiaoping. First team class. Amazing. Now the team is teaching 5 classes a month. So many team classes. Congratulations, team. Just kidding. But yeah, it's also very cool to see how the dynamic is building when it has to be a team class, and all the students, the participants are like sharing ideas, exchanging ways of proposing, ways of addressing the text. So it's very, very cool. And I'm glad we are getting together here to spend this wonderful time together. Great community. So today I'm going to share with you what's happening around. Okay. So this is the thing. Guess who won the World Series? Geshe Michael's baseball team, the Dodgers. Is there now, because they won, it's the 8th World Series championship they have, as far as I understand. One time, Geshe Michael was talking to me about baseball, and then I say, I don't know anything about baseball. And he said, well, Ken Rinpoche was an expert of it. So I'm still thinking and still inviting you guys. Come on, participate on this. Send a short video and tell me, why do you think there can be deep meaning about talking about such things as sports? And maybe coming up with an idea of talking about like sports and deeper inner growing teachings, like how do you connect these two things, deep inner growing teachings with sports? Just give me your ideas and we will see who wins, and the person who wins will make big prizes. I'm not telling you what, but still wondering also about what's the connection between the 4 fruits and the bodhisattva level. So if any of you knows about this, please share as well. I think it's going to be very fun and you will like it if you send us videos. Okay, keep going with Halloween celebration, big American party happening just 2 days ago. It's very wonderful to me to see how the Peachtree Cafe is serving as a place for connection, friendship, community. Many friends attend there and hosted the party, even when Geshe Michael is having a great time in San Diego. The students and friends hold the fort there, and apparently it was so wonderful. So thank you for doing this and bringing joy to the community. Somebody else who throw a party, it's Sky Harvest. They are, working in this community house. There are some scriptures in the wall, as you can see, probably written by Earl a few years ago. We don't really know, but we are investigating. And a few people in town, it's a very small town, but it's already attracting people. Soon we're going to be talking about the organizers of Sky Harvest to hear what is this deal about. It's growing, it's happening, and soon they are going to be throwing a big project on it. Today we want to talk with some very good friends that happen to be doing a very cool project. It is the meditation retreat in Colombia. And we're going to go linking with them. They're going to share about what they are about to start doing this morning, today. I mean, morning because they are in
Hola,
Colombia.
Juan.
Hola. Can you help me to spotlight them, please? Tech table.
Hello to everyone.
Hola, Sandra.
Hola,
Hello,
Juan.
Paulina.
Hi, we just want to say hi to everyone. We are here in Colombia. This is the participants. Yay! We have 33 participants for this retreat. We're going to learn how to meditate based in all this ancient wisdom. So we are so excited. It's going to be 3 days of beautiful teachings, yoga, silence mornings, vegetarian food, and a lot of beautiful community and space to learn how to meditate and to give the basis to meditate in a daily basis. So thank you very much to everyone. Please send your blessings because we are very excited to expand these teachings in Latin America. Yes.
And where is Aldo?
Here is Aldo.
Hi, Juan.
Hello, Aldo. Can you send a quick hopes? What are your hopes for this retreat, Aldo? What do you expect and what do you hope to accomplish?
Oh, we expect to really learn the basics, to really train the mind to have like a peaceful, insightful, calm, kind mind, Juan. That's the goal.
Wonderful. And then when are you going to be back in Colombia?
Soon, very soon.
Okay. Sending best wishes. It's very nice to see you. You're about to start this today teachings retreat. And please let us know at the end how it goes.
Of course. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Juan.
Great team, great family. Bye.
Best luck. All right. So there you go. That's the event happening in Colombia. And I have a few other things. Oops, not this. But I'm trying to share my screen again. 1 second. I don't know why now I cannot. Yes, I hope you can see. Can you see the pictures?
It's apparently
Looks like
coming.
it's
Not
coming.
yet.
Is
So
the
close.
meditation retreat picture or no?
You have started sharing your screen. is what it says.
But it's been going on for a long time.
Maybe I'm gonna see if the tech table could help me this time. They asked me, "Do you want me to help?" And I say, "No, I want to try because I want to learn better." But in in the face of trouble, now I beg for help. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was the retreat where our friends Paulina and Aldo are, and they already got there a few days ago. They've been giving small introductory courses, and today, this weekend, is this in-depth retreat they're gonna have. And on next Tuesday, they go back to their own countries. So we want to wish them best of lucks. And just to share a few other news just before we finish for today, the advanced level 4 and SCIM keeps going. They have a few more days to go. And just to answer the question one of our friends had a few days ago, the AI at the bottom of the poster stands for ancient intelligence, as far as I understand, which is a very interesting idea, how we can double our productivity using ancient intelligence. And yeah, people are still on it. We want to wish them also best of lucks. Can we go to the next picture, please? Just again, as a reminder, upcoming things, get ready in just a few more days, about 2 weeks from now. We're going to be having the Hatha Yoga Pradipika chapter 4. And tomorrow, we're going to have a small talk with Lydia, which is going to share also, similar to the other day when Errol came and shared some content with us. On Monday, we're going to have Lydia also sharing some content. So if you are not sure yet, if you want to sign up, I really, really encourage you. It's going to be very amazing. New translations, new material that Geshe Michael has finished is going to be shared. And the content is very, very deep. Also, as a reminder, Kyoto still on process. If you want to sign up, if you want to come, just a reminder, keep talking with Team Lowenhop, keep talking with Alejaso. They can help you. They can make it happen. But just make sure you let them know you want to go, because they're going to try to figure it out what's the best way of still fitting you in.
So Juan, can I add one thing about that? Just one quick is please. We have mainly sold out in Kyoto, which is awesome. But we have come up with a way that maybe 40 more people can come. So please do get yourself on the waiting list. We're confirming with the venue if we can do that. So I just want to say we have found a secret way of doing it. We just have to confirm if we can or not. So
if people want to do it, how can they sign up for the waiting list? Just contact you?
They can contact me. That's also on our website as well. And of course, Octavia, we are having an online program as well for that. So that's available for sign up on the website too.
Very well. Thank you as well. So there you go. I think it's going to be very cool, very amazing. It's going to be my first time.
And Juan, you snuck in last minute. We got a space for you.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, I also already signed up a few, days or weeks ago. I talked with Ale. Hope everything is well. Thank you so much. And I bet it's going to be amazing. Very, very fun. I'm excited. My first December there. Let's see how it goes. And just finally, just to leave you with, send us whatever you want to talk about. I'm still cooking like a few different events. A few people have contacted us, and I haven't forget about you. I just haven't organized myself very well, but we're going to do it, and I'm going to be reaching out to cover all of your wonderful news. But if you have any other news you want to share, please send us a message or contact me directly as well if you happen to have my contact, or just send an email to info@peachtreewellnews.com, and we can keep talking and schedule something to present your projects or even good news that just happened. Okay, so that's all for today. I wish you a very good weekend and see you Monday if everything goes well. Thank you so much.